Hey, what's up there, YouTube? So check this out. I know a lot of you have been asking me how's the new battery life under the new 5.0.2, and I have to say I am pretty amazed. I hardly have to charge the phone. It could be anywhere from once a day or maybe twice a day, comparing to the KitKat where I have to charge it anywhere from twice a day to maybe even 5 times a day, depending on how heavy I use the battery. Is definitely what's going to be affected within my day. So let me get into a couple of things that I would want to show you guys. So as you can see, now if you take a look at if you take a look at things and stuff like that, you can actually uh, change how the extreme power saving mode comes on. So if you actually are freakish about how you actually want to conserve your battery, you can automatically have this turn on. And what this happens is that automatically your phone will now turn into a brick. So if you do have this on, and for instance, your intervals, you say you leave it at 20%, at 20%, your phone will become a brick, meaning that you would just only have functionality within your phone, your mail, your text messages, a calculator, and I think that's it, and a calendar. I think I have to really look back into it, but if you want to, you can actually go ahead and take a look at the other video on how I talk about extreme power saving mode. But when I click on the menu for it, it lets me know now if I actually want to turn this on automatically, and then at what percentage do I want it to actually automatically have it turned on. So there you have it. Same thing goes for power saver. If you actually do want to turn on power saver, you can actually uncheck some of these. Like, say for instance, if you don't want your data connection to turn off when the screen is off, you might want to go ahead and uncheck this. And never again will your Wi-Fi turn off, even on power saver. So if you turn off your device, or if you shut off the screen, Wi-Fi or the data connection on your cellular network will not turn off. But in this case, I really don't like to do that. As you can see, I'm under 6 minutes on the battery. You can actually see that I did drop a couple of percentage, and the reason why is because at this moment my phone is a little bit glitched. Most of it is being used on the Android system, and this has to do with the brightness level and all that gushy stuff. So again, if you guys wanted to really know how good is the battery life under 5.0.2, I have to say again, it is pretty amazing. You guys might want to check out my other video on basically what I get into with the power saver and extreme power saving mode, as well as what do I think about the battery life. But really, this is not what I want to get into when it comes to this video. A lot of you have been noticing about notifications. Now, under the new 5.0.2, there has been a lot of changes when it comes to notifications. As you can see, if I actually drop my menu once, notifications tab comes on. And if I was to pull it down again, you guys get to see my settings tab. Before, one pull will actually bring down the notifications and the settings all at once. But now under the new 5.0.2, things have changed as far as notifications go. Now, deep into notifications, there is some sort of annoyance, meaning that if you guys have sound, or if you guys do keep your ringtone at a high level, you will notice that each and every single time an application requires your attention, there's going to be a little chime that will make a sound. And if you do not pay attention to this sound, it will keep on going every single minute. So Most of you have been asking me, how do I remove this and where do I go? Now, since I'm under settings tab, you can actually see right here that you can actually go into now sounds and notification. Now in this, you're going to see like a whole bunch of cool stuff, you could press, you can actually go ahead and get into, but in this case, we're going to go into the notifications. Now, as you can see, notifications have actually quite changed in a dramatic way because now you can actually change how do you want the flash. There's like a little green, you're going to see like a little green dot that blinks every once in a while. You can actually change that. You can actually even go into the settings as for what do you want that little light to blink to. If you want the little light to blink to alarms, you can actually uncheck the rest of these items and just keep alarms. And the next time a notification will come up under alarms, you get that. And if, for instance, missed calls, again, you can uncheck the rest of these and keep missed calls checked. And any type of notifications you will get under missed calls, that's the only time the light will blink. So again, you guys can actually go ahead and into these features and mess with it on your own. As you can see, I have all of them checked. I really don't use calendar, so I can actually get rid of calendar, but any other thing as far as mail, messages, voicemails, missed calls, I do want to get that little blinking light letting me know that if I do leave my phone unattended for a couple of minutes, walk away, come back, and if I see a light, then it has to do with either one of these categories here. So another thing, you guys are saying about the annoyance of the sound. If, for instance, there is a notification sound that your application is requiring you, you can now automatically go through each and every single application. For instance, if you want Google Documents, as you can see, you can now change to block this application from showing up on your app on your notifications list. So if I actually turn this on, you now notice that I cannot change the priority of how this application will show up on my notifications list. But if I was to actually turn this off, I can now turn this on, and for instance, if I was to get a text message and then a voicemail, but then for some reason a document was to actually update itself, the priority of the documents will show up first beyond the text message and the voicemail notification that I do have. So this will become the top of the list priority for anything. So for instance, if I get a text message that's really important, this is actually going to take priority and be on top of the list. So again, if I wanted to block this notification from ever showing up on my notifications list after I drop down once, I can actually turn this on, and this will actually never come up, not even make a sound if anything. So those are one of your few options you have as far as changing things and making the sounds and all that other stuff. But again, this is all brand new. I'm not quite sure how you guys might take it, but there you go. As you can see, there goes the notification sound. So if I was to actually change it, you guys can't actually hear it because I don't have sound. So you guys probably might hear this every single so often. So again, yes, if you guys don't want to hear that stuff, you might want to check out the new notifications subcategory under sounds and notification and try to play around with this. This is basically the new stuff that you might want to look at if you are getting annoyed of the constant sound and ringing, or as a matter of fact, if you don't want any notifications you can go ahead and shut this off. Now, as far as when as far as this goes, when devices locked show all notification content, this has to do with the new user interface when it comes to privacy notifications. Now, if you guys have been noticing that when you lock your phone and you press the power button once, you're going to receive like little tabs that you can actually double tap and it will open up whatever type of applications, whether it be gallery, whether it be an application gaming that you use, you can actually double tap on your home screen or on the lock screen and it will open it right up. But if for some reason you're that type of suspicious where you don't want actually anybody to know what type of notifications you're getting, whether it could be a text message from a side chick or whatever it could be, you might want to go ahead again and look into device when locked. You might want to go ahead and check do not show all notifications at all, and then whenever you lock your screen, you're never going to get this pop-up where notifications will show up if you have your phone locked. So there you have it, everybody. This is basically a little menu video of how to get into your notifications, how to change certain things when it comes to the annoyance that does come up under the new 5.0.2 on notifications. I know most of you don't really think as this as annoyance, but to me, this is one of the reasons why I don't have sound on my phone. As a matter of fact, I do keep my phone on vibrate, or I just keep it on silent, because really that's how phones should be. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this actually helped. If anything, do comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of the new 5.0.2. Is it really good? You guys, what do you see of a difference in your personal view? Because as far as everybody's concerned, everybody really wants to know what's my personal view. And as for me, I do not have any issues with the new Android's operating system, other than the fact that if you do a second factory reset on your phone, you will lose certain contents and features. Do check a video in my library on that. It's called My Known Bugs and Issues. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys soon on the next video. Talk to you then.